5% of people in this age, young people in this age, are unemployed. And out of that category, 31% of those are unemployed graduates. Let's get more on this now. Tonight, we're joined from our Pretoria studios by Thama Kumbani, our Johannesburg studio by Manqoba Radebe. Manqoba, perhaps I'll start with you. You're not technically unemployed yet, but it's an issue that's going to come into your life quite soon.
No, definitely. So I'm going to be unemployed from the 1st of July. Due to the main fact that companies are doing retrenchments and stuff. And we are affected as young professional, black professionals, and we are going to be affected by the forthcoming fourth industrial revolution. And the mere fact that we need to remain strong and focus on future-proofing ourselves going forward.
Let's go to Thama, who's standing by in Pretoria. Thama, you've got a human resources qualification. Take us through your experience of trying to find work in your story.
For me, it's hard because whenever I go looking for work, they always want experience. And it's hard to get experience because no one wants to hire you without one.
What do you do then to try and future-proof yourself, as Manqoba is saying, or try and get experience, even because that's what jobs want you to have? Thama, if you can still hear me, if you can just talk me through that.
Yes. I don't know how, because when I apply, they always want someone with 1 to 3 years experience, and I have none. I just finished my school. Now I need something that's gonna keep me going and get experience as I'm going on.
Manqoba, talk us through what you do and how you're going to future-proof yourself, because you know that this issue is going to probably get worse as we go further on.
Okay, I'm currently a solutions consultant for Investec Property Fund. And what I'm doing to future-proof myself, I'm currently studying my postgraduate diploma in management in the field of digital business with Wits Business School. So it's a normal management qualification that infuses the digital implications that we are faced with. And yes, we are going to be future-proof after doing the qualification. And yeah, I'm hoping to become an employed graduate in a field where this digital era is coming with force.
But you sound like you've planned your future quite well. You're very educated. You're getting even more educated. So then why do you worry about unemployment?
So I have a background in investment management. I did my time with financial institutes, and I realized that in order for me to stay ahead of the curve, I need to upskill myself. And we need to change the thinking when it comes to education. We need to change the thinking that traditional education is going to change our lives. Yes, it did before, but now we need to start thinking differently, using online platforms where we can upskill ourselves. And the lean startup model, we need to apply it not only in businesses, but in our personal lives, saying that, okay, this is not working out. How can I future-proof myself? You do an online course that is going to take you like 4 weeks, which is cheap. It's like $200. You can like forfeit going out on a weekend and just do that course. And then that way upload that information on LinkedIn, and then people will know that this person is actually doing something to stay abreast and stay abreast with everything that's going on.
Let's go back to Pretoria now. Thama, if you can tell us how you survive while you're still looking for a job and while you're still waiting to get employed. What do you do to make sure that you get through each month?
My parents, they pay my rent and all of my bills, but I don't want to depend on them for the rest of my life. I also have to depend on myself. Like for now, I'm growing, I'm 24. So I have to build my own life depending on myself so that they can also enjoy their money. And I want to also enjoy my money and start my own family.
Manqoba, one of the issues that comes up when it comes to unemployment with young people is that there's simply no skills. there's a skills deficit between what people want to hire and what skills people have. What would you say to a young person who's been unemployed for a while now, who doesn't have the capacity, perhaps even to do that online course and doesn't have the skill to do that? What do they do?
The quickest way to go about it is to just get good internet access, of which the government has supplied in central areas like your clinics and stuff. I know it's not ideal, but they can use that to access portals like data camps so that they can do that data analytics online, get that qualification, and then try by all means to apply for every job. And I still believe in walk-ins. Not everything should be done online. Walk in, dress nicely, and then go speak to people. You may find that there's someone that's going to like your perseverance and attitude.
Thama, have you tried that cold calling people, walking into an office and saying, I've got this HR qualification, I don't have experience, but I'm very eager to work, and this is what I can do?
Yes, I have tried that. But they'll always tell you that we don't have something at the moment, or you should come back after 2-3 months. When you go back, they still need experience, or they don't have anything at the moment.
President Cyril Ramaphosa, in his State of the Nation address, Thama said that over the next 10 years, at least 2 million jobs will be created for young people. Does that give you hope, or do you feel as though that's not going to affect you?
I think it gives me hope, because somehow some people are helped, but some of them, along the way, we don't get any help.
What do you think of that State of the Nation address when it comes to unemployment, and in particular youth unemployment?
I think Cyril Ramaphosa is on the right track, because he recently started this fourth industrial summit that is going to help South Africa be in the loop and know how to create new jobs. And also, as students and parents, we need to be aware that the qualifications that we got, like being an accountant and stuff, it's not going to be relevant in the forthcoming years. We need to do things that are going to be relevant as and when we strike challenges like your digital transformation, and yeah.
What kind of a school did you go to, and do you think that our education system is equipping students who are coming through our schools now for that fourth industrial revolution and for those skills?
Definitely not. We're not doing enough. According to the best of my knowledge, Wits Business School is the only varsity that has the program that it has, which is in digital business. All the others specialize in data analytics, computer science. That's good and well, but we also do need people that are going to manage, people that are going to develop and use AI, because we shouldn't let AI be implemented by people that don't know how to do it responsibly. We have so many companies that are implementing this digitization, but they don't take into account that people in South Africa are not skilled. Before doing that, they should skill people and then roll out the digitization so that everyone doesn't get affected negatively by the digitization.
Thama, have you ever considered studying something else if you're not succeeding in getting work with your HR qualification, perhaps something more in the digital age, or just going to another career path?
Yes, I have a qualification in SAMTRAC, health and safety. So that one is more difficult, because you need to have experience in the field, because you won't be able to be the supervisor if you don't have experience.
Okay, this topic can be quite depressing when we're speaking about youth unemployment, especially when you're online as well, the desperation that you see from graduates. What advice would you give to people that doesn't have to do with digitization, but just on a day-to-day basis when you're thinking about either looming unemployment or you're in current unemployment?
So one thing that I'd suggest is that exercise a lot, because locking yourself in the house is not going to help issues. You may find that you can be a personal trainer or anything like that, but do something. The moment you stop not doing anything, that's where depression will cripple in. I'm not saying it's a solution for that, but you can do some things that are going to prevent you going into a rabbit hole.
Thanks both so much for your time on SABC News. That was Thama Kumbani in our Pretoria studio and Manqoba Radebe in our Johannesburg studio discussing youth unemployment. It's time for a short break. When we come back, we'll have a look at